Hi everyone, welcome to the World Evidence Pricing and Access Congress 2026 exhibitor briefing. Just a quick introductions to myself to those of you that haven't spoken to yet. So my name's Ollie. I'm the business development manager for the event. So as we lead up to the event, if you have any questions or concerns, I'll be your point of contact. So please do get in touch and I'll be happy to help. In regards to the exhibitor manual, the main aim of this is to go through all the key operational, networking, and marketing information with you to make sure that you're well equipped before the event and to optimize that success on site. So I'm going to be passing you on to my colleagues Jessica, Charlotte, and Rachel, who are able to break down all the relevant information within operations, networking, and marketing. Of course, if you have any questions related to the briefing, please do get in contact with one of them, and they'll be able to get back to you as soon as possible. So I'll be passing you on to them now. Thanks.
Thanks, Ollie. So I'm going to talk through the operational aspects of the event for you. So firstly, you should have by now received your exhibitor manual from us. If you haven't, please do drop us an email on epa.experience@terrapin.com or contact Ollie and one of us will be able to send over the exhibitor manual to you. So the exhibitor manual contains all the logistical information that you'll need for the event. You can see on the screen everything that it includes. So it'll have information about your booth details, the links to register your staff passes for the event, information about the event app, all the event timings, health and safety requirements for the venue, all the information about the exhibitor orders that you can place for your booth, shipping information, and also links to the agenda and all the marketing tools that you can use. There's a link to our accommodation page. We do recommend that you use this link. This is our official accommodation link that we have set up with the venue. And it also covers any deadlines within the manual, so keep an eye on those. Do keep an eye on the deadlines because a lot of orders, especially with the rye, have a discount if you order before a certain date. So just check those deadlines as well. So we'll start with some exhibitor timings for you. So build up is on Monday, the 2nd of March. If you are space only or raw space, then you have access from 9 a.m. in the morning. If you are a shell scheme booth, you have access from 2 o'clock. So at 2 o'clock, your booth and any orders that you've placed should be ready for you to come and finish any other furnishing and decoration that you need to do. Then we have until 8 o'clock in the hall to finish building and get the booths ready and then leave the hall around 8 o'clock. The exhibition times are on the screen. So Tuesday the 3rd and Wednesday the 4th, the exhibition hall opens from 8 o'clock for exhibitors. 8:15 will be registration for everybody else. So you have a short window just to go in and set last minute bits up. The timings are here. So it finishes at 7 o'clock on Tuesday and 5 o'clock on Wednesday. That's for the exhibition hall. Breakdown is on Wednesday, the 4th of March. So the conference will end just before 5 p.m. And then we'll have a bit of time to try and clear everyone out of the hall before boxes and everything starts entering the hall for breakdown. So breakdown could be from 5:30 on Wednesday, the 4th of March. And then again, we have it until 8 o'clock to clear everything from the hall and leave the hall empty by then. You'll be able to also pick up your badge on build day, so Monday, the 2nd of March, to avoid the queues on Tuesday morning. Our registration desk will be open, so you can come and collect your badges from us then. If you need to use the loading bay at the venue, so if you need to bring a car or a truck up right up to the door of the hall, there's a link within the manual to book your slot. You have to pre-book a slot with the ride to be able to get access, so make sure you do that in advance. So there's two different stand types for this event. We have a shell scheme and a space only raw space. So you can see here a shell scheme example and also just an example of a booth that's been built from scratch. So firstly, shell scheme. If you have a shell scheme booth in your contract, you will get the structure with plain shell walls and your name and stand number around the top. You'll also get grey carpet tiles with these as well. The shell scheme package doesn't come with any furniture, lighting, or power. You can order these from the Rye webshop and they'll be set up, delivered for you before you get there to build. There's a link in the front page of the manual that you can follow to fill in all your details with the Rye. They'll be able to then set up an account for you with the webshop and you can place all your orders through there. The picture on the screen is an example of a 9 square booth, corner booth. Your booth may look different depending on the size and location of the booth. That gives you an idea of what it would look like. Within the manual, there's also a health and safety section. There's a form to be completed. It's just a short form for shell scheme, but every company with a shell scheme booth needs to complete that form before coming on site. Also, the Rye offer a complete package upgrade or a show-ready design. It's one overall package. Instead of ordering all your lighting, graphics, furniture separately as different items, they can create a design for you and a one whole package, one price package for it. Sort of convenient, all-inclusive upgrade for all aspects of your shell scheme booth. So if you have a booth over 18 square meters, that's an option to look at on the Rye web shop. Also, for any additional branding or sponsorship opportunities throughout the event and at the venue away from your booth, you can contact Oliver. He'll be able to give you some options and ideas to enhance your branding at the event. So if you have a space only or raw space booth, you will just be given the raw space itself. Flooring, power, furniture can be ordered from the Row web shop. You're welcome to bring your own stand builder in. If you need a recommendation of a stand builder, there is one in our exhibitor manual. You will need to submit your stand plans for approval by the 30th of January. They will need to include scale plan, construction phase plan, risk assessment, method statement, and public liability documents. These would come most likely from your stand builder themselves. If they've got any questions at all, please drop us an email. In the exhibitor manual as well, there's the stand design rules that will need to be followed. Again, any questions, please drop me an email on those. And finally, just some final venue information. The RAI requires all exhibitors wear a safety vest and steel toe cap boots while they're in the exhibition hall during the build and breakdown sessions. A hard hat must be carried if you're in the hall when the initial building is going on. So in the morning of build day, when there's lots of construction happening, forklifts moving around, a hard hat must also be carried. You can either bring your own vest and boots if you have them, or you can order them through the Rye web shop and they'll be available to pick up from the registration desk on build day as well. So the Rye web shop, as we've mentioned, that's where you can order all the items that you need for your booth and the event. You'll receive an email from the Rye, not from Terrapin. So it's a Rye email address with your login details once you've completed the form that's on the front of the manual. Catering, we encourage you to have coffee booths and catering at your booth. It's a great way to enhance traffic flow to your booth. There's also options for hosting a drink reception at the end of day one within the exhibition hall. If you contact Oliver, he'll be able to help you with options for that as well. So you can order catering through the Rye web shop, and if you do order anything, please do let us know. We're happy to advertise it for you to enhance people coming over to you. And finally, just a note about shipping. So Site Logistics are our official freight forwarder for this event. So you can either ship items directly to their warehouse or they can collect from you and they will store it all in advance of the event and bring it just on build day to your booth. They can also store empty boxes during the event for you and help with shipping at the end of the event as well. So please do contact Site Logistics instead of shipping anything directly to the venue, which is a lot more complicated. So hopefully that covers everything you need to know for the event. If you have any questions, please do look in the exhibitor manual. All the information should be there that you need. Anything else at all, please do drop us an email on this email address and we'll be very happy to help you. And we look forward to seeing you. Thank you.
Welcome to the World eBook Congress 2026 exhibitor briefing. I'm Jessica. I'm the networking manager for the event, and today I'll talk to you about the app and networking. First, you might have heard about the different passes that we have. So we have premium app access and basic app access for exhibitors. With basic app access, you will have your company listed under sponsors and exhibitors, and you'll have a logo and a bio, but your team will not be attached and you will not have other features listed on your page, which I will go through. Versus premium app access, you will be able to see the attendee list. You'll be able to use lead capture, including badge scanning, as well as seeing everybody's exported leads. You'll be able to network and book meetings, whether at your booth or somewhere else on the floor, such as a networking area. You'll also be able to enhance your presence by building out your company profile. This will include adding products which will appear on the page, which I'll show shortly. You'll be able to add videos, images, documents, links, as well as other supporting materials, and you'll be able to manage everything for your team, such as meetings, leads, etc., from your exhibitor center. If you have any questions, we do have a YouTube video which explains more of this in detail, but also feel free to reach out to me with anything else. Now let's go through the app. For the purposes of this briefing, I will be going through the 2025 app, but the 2026 app will be very similar. If you'd like to go to your exhibitor center, you can either click on your logo down to the left here, or, and this part might be easier on your phone, you can click on your own profile, then your company logo, and then your exhibitor center home. If this does not appear for you, this means that you either do not have premium access or that you're not attached to your company profile, which someone will need to do for you, and I will show you the steps shortly. In your exhibitor center, you'll be able to flush out your company profile, manage your team members, as well as review your leads and meetings. You can see here that my company has our stand here. This is the stand number that will be associated with any booth meetings that we book. You can also see our bio, social media, contact details, and any products and services that we've listed here would also be listed in the app under the relevant tab, products and services, or prizes and giveaways. You can also see members of your team, which you can review down here. If anybody's missing, you're able to invite them over here. You'll need to input their email. If their email doesn't work, they're either already attached to your company or they need to be registered for the event. Please make sure that everybody has My Contacts turned on. This means that your contacts will compile with the rest of your team. And if somebody does not have this listed, then that means that they need to turn it on themselves due to GDPR reasons. Afterwards, their icon will turn green. It will say sharing contacts with the team, and their leads will combine with everybody else's. Please note that for your team contacts, you'll be able to review them under the leads. I've searched through just to find one specific one to show you today. I'm able to see who they connected with, when they connected with them. I'm able to assign them to another member of my team. Of course, I don't have any interactions with this person, but I would be able to see this as well. In particular, you can see their whole profile. You can also see your qualification. What I mean by this is everybody who has premium access, who gets lead retrieval, is able to give any contact a scoring out of 5 stars, and you can also make notes. You're also able to see if multiple people from your team has connected with somebody, you'll be able to see everybody's individual ratings and notes. This will be listed again in your exhibitor center. You can also view these on your phone when you're on site. If you would like to personalize your lead retrieval questions, this is a paid upgrade and you can contact me and I will make this upgrade for you. Once this is purchased, it's going to be available to everybody on your team. You'll be able to add personalized questions, whether multiple choice, short answer. This can be really helpful for teams who have specific lead qualification features of their own and would rather that ours integrate more seamlessly with their personal systems. Please let me know if you have any more questions related to this, but your specific questions would appear here as well. From your exhibitor center is also where you'll export everybody's leads. You can do this here by clicking the download button. This will export as an Excel spreadsheet. You can do this from your phone, but we recommend doing it from your computer. In the Excel spreadsheet, you'll find several things, including all of the contact information, etc., for your leads. You'll also be able to see a tab that says including duplicates. This includes any contacts and ratings, as I mentioned before, if multiple people on your team have rated somebody. You'll be able to see everybody's individual ratings and notes for contacts. If you have any more questions, please let me know. Now back to the app. Of course, my screen shows as if I have premium app access, but anybody will be able to access the agenda, where you'll be able to bookmark any sessions. Of course, this is from last year, but after bookmarking sessions, your schedule will be created. You'll be able to click on your profile, select My Schedule, and see an easier version of everything that you've got that day. You can also connect it to your calendar or download it as a PDF. As you can see, I have access to my team meetings because I'm a part of a team and have premium app access, but anybody can manage their own meeting schedule as well. You can toggle your availability, especially if there's any time that you want to block off. Also edit your own profile, and if you're attached to your company, it will appear down here. With premium app access, you can also view the attendees list. You'll be able to sort through any of our filters. You can also sort by specific companies. You can go through and send connection requests, but you can also send meeting requests as well. Here, Of course, with the event having passed, it's not going to show me time slots, but normally time slots would appear here. And then you can choose to either meet at your booth or at a networking area at the event, or you can just send a connection request. As mentioned before, connection requests and meeting requests will both add people to your leads if accepted. If you have any further questions regarding the app or your access privileges, please feel free to reach out to me. I'm happy to help.
Hi, I'm Charlotte Tom. I'm the marketing executive for the World eBook Congress. I'm just going to run through a few things marketing related to help support your promotional efforts for the event. I'm also going to run through a few things that we do to help support you. So let me just share my screen. Okay, great. Yes, so we're excited to have you at EPA 2026 in Amsterdam. As I mentioned, there are a few things that we do to help support and promote you. Firstly, we have our website, which includes all our sponsors and exhibitors. That said, if you notice that your logo or description or anything like that needs updating, please do get in touch and let us know. We also have you listed on our event app and also some social posts on our channels. If, as I said, anything needs changing, please don't hesitate to get in touch. So yeah, we want you to make the most out of the event, and that being you need to promote your attendance. So it would be great to increase your online presence and engagement to increase that event awareness. Also, we'd love for you to follow and tag our socials. So that's the World ePA Congress, and also use our event hashtag, which is hashtag World ePA Congress. Yeah, so the best time to post would be definitely pre-event. So we suggest 1 month before and leading up to that. And also, of course, during the event. Things that you can post would be that you're exhibiting, sponsoring, etc., who might be attending from your team, what you might have at your stand or your booth, what you might be doing, for example, as well, and perhaps if you have any speakers at the event. But the key here is to post as frequently as much as possible. And of course, we'd love to repost anything that you share. Of course, if you do tag our socials, then we're more likely to see it. Yes, so we've also got a media kit to help support with your promotional efforts. It is generic, so if you would like anything more personalized, please get in touch with myself, charlotte.tom@terrapin.com. You can find the media kit on the exhibitor resources, or if you can click the link on screen, that will also take you there. This media kit includes the banners that, for example, you can see on screen, the logo, brand guidelines, any social media description. And also, if you'd like to use some photos, it's on our website under 2025 highlights. That said, please do get in touch if you'd like anything else to support your promotional efforts. You will also receive some marketing emails from Snowball. So please keep a lookout from the 20th of January all the way up closer to the event. You'll receive a few snowballs. It would be great for you to reshare it on your socials or through emails, etc., to your customers, just to let them know that you're attending. Through this, they can gain additional exclusive discount. Yeah, lastly, if you'd like to share any exciting news that we can help promote you on our socials, please fill out the jot form, which will be under the exhibitor resources on the website, and it'll be listed as marketing and pre-conference promotion form. Alternatively, you can reach out to myself or Heidi just to provide that information. I will briefly run through after this how you can find this. But yeah, if you include as much information as possible, include some banners, for example, that'll make it a lot easier for us to promote what you want us to promote. But yeah, also if you share and fill out that form as soon as possible, then of course we can put it on our socials sooner rather than later. That said, if you do send it closer to the event. Unfortunately, I can't guarantee that it will go on our socials, obviously, because there might be a lot of you doing it at once. But yeah, let me quickly just run through our website where you'll find the exhibitor resources. So this will be under exhibition. and exhibitor resources. You can find all the information that you need, including some of the things that you might find in the exhibitor manual. For example, the venue, book your hotel, build and break down timings, etc. The marketing materials are here, where you can find all the information that you need. And then also the pre-conference promotion form, which will take you to the page. And if you just fill out the information as much as you like, and also upload any banners, images, etc., that'd be greatly appreciated. But yeah, as I said, if there's anything else that you need, then please do get in touch. And yeah, we look forward to having you at the World EPA Congress.
Thanks, guys, and hopefully you all found that useful. As mentioned earlier, if you have any questions related to marketing, operations, or networking, please do get in contact with one of my colleagues using their addresses listed below, and they'll be able to get back to you as soon as possible with the answers to your questions. Quick addition from me is that we've just opened our 2027 rebooking campaign to any sponsors or exhibitors that are looking to book their place for 2027. The key benefits to this are obviously that you'll have first access to the floor plan, so you'll be able to secure prominent positions on the floor plan, making sure that you're well prepared for success in 2027. Additionally, you would also be gaining 2026 price freezes, so the price you paid for this year's package won't be increasing, or you'll get heavily discounted 2027 rates. So if you're keen to book your place on the agenda and floor plan as soon as possible, please do get in contact, because these places will start to fill quite quickly. Another thing would be we are looking to open a 2027 US EPA. So this is contingent on the interest that we gain from our current sponsors and exhibitors. So if you would potentially be interested in an EPA for 2027 for the US, please do get in contact as well, as that will really help us with our decision to open a new event. So that's all from me. I appreciate you listening, and of course, if you have any questions related to the exhibitor briefing, please do get in contact with any one of us, and we'll get back to you as soon as you can. Thank you, and we look forward to having you at the event in March. Thanks. Bye.